What is your take on the sense that prevailed all the way through the Super Bowl and up to the Combine and perhaps even past the Combine that Joe Burrow wants no part of Cincinnati and is trying to avoid being drafted first overall because of the Bengals?
Yeah, I don't think there's any truth to that at all. Knowing Joe, he wants to be the top pick. He wants to compete. And plus, Cincinnati's close to his home, so I think this would be perfect for him.
Okay, so you don't think there's any there? Have you had any conversations with him on that front at all?
No, not really. We don't have to talk about that. I know Joe's hurt. Joe's hard. He's a competitor, and I would be shocked if that ever came out of Joe Burrow's mouth.
And then when it comes to the rest of your Tiger grouping, which one do you want to pound the table for that might not be on the radar screen of a lot of NFL fans that you think should be drafted higher than might be the stock that's been placed in him so far, Coach?
I don't know where they have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but he was along with Joe Burrow, he was a different style team. The young man is electric. I tell everybody when Clyde walks into the room, he's 6'4", 270. And he's done a tremendous job. He was a running back that broke tackles. He caught the ball out of the backfield. He helped out empty package, and a tremendous young man.
And, when did you first hear of him? His story is fascinating to me, Coach.
Yeah, Clyde was committed to Coach Miles' staff. That was the year I became interim coach.
Mm-hmm.
We kept him. We had to fight for him. But we watched the film. We evaluated him. We knew he'd be a good football player. I always thought that he was underrated. He reminded me a lot of Maurice Jones-Drew, who we had to go against when I was at USC. We thought he'd be a great back. But he developed here at LSU into being one of the best backs we've had here in a long time.
And, Coach Dabo Swinney, when Deshaun Watson was coming out, Watson wasn't being talked about first overall, and he said that he was Michael Jordan in cleats, and anybody who passed him up was going to regret it, and that anybody who didn't put a first-round grade on him should be fired from their job. What is Burrow in cleats? Would you say that he's got some sort of comparison to whom, in your estimation?
I don't know myself, Tom Brady. Okay,
we lost Coach O.
Just the mention of Tom Brady caused the phone line to go dead.
Uh-oh.
We'll get Coach O back on.
Get him back on. I was like, what the hell? I just looked down. I'm like, what is that?
Wait, there he is. Mike, just pick it up.
Back.
Pick it up.
Oh, wait, he's got him.
Hold on a second.
Stand by. I wanted to get him first. That's funny. There he is.
Coach, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we just lost you when you were comparing him to who?
Tom Brady. I think that I'm not saying he's going to be Tom Brady, going to have the success he has, but I do believe that Joe has the smarts, the intangibles that it takes to be a championship quarterback. When I watch the Patriots play and I see Tom Brady, Joe reminds me a lot of them. Now, I don't know Tom Brady personally, but I would assume that Joe has some of the traits that he has that you can't measure in the quarterback.
So then what when you see Brady play goes, oh, that does look like Burrow to me? Like, what about that?
A winner. He wants the ball in his hands. He believes he's going to win every game. You give Tom Brady the ball with 46 seconds left and he's down by 7, the likelihood of him winning, he's going to win. He's won a lot of games at the end. He leads his football team, and Joe gave us the sense in every game that we were going to win. Even though we were down by 10 against Clemson, nobody ever blinked because we knew Joe would take us out the hole.
And you think he could he handle that comparison, Coach?
Well, I think Joe can handle anything. He has that kind of mentality. He has that kind of grit to him. As you saw after the game, he is not shy about anything. Joe's a competitor, and he's ready for this NFL.